Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. And tonight, it'll be the Charlotte Hornets going up against the Golden State Warriors. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more gestures. From the watch your head to the too small or rock the baby to Trae Young's theatrical bows, players have their ways of sending a message. Kevin?
And the message usually received, DA, thank you. Now, Golden State's starting five. The core of this team all out there, Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Looney. And for the Hornets, Rozier on the wing along with Hayward. The big men on the floor, it's Washington and Plumlee. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot.
And there's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of the game.
Tip-off goes to Charlotte. Now, here's Rozier. Pass the ball. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range, the Warriors pull it in. And some might go as far, Greg, is saying Golden State's defense is underrated.
It is kind of overlooked at times, and their shooting is so exceptional it hides everything else, like how they can dominate the glass defensively.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Ball, the pass to Plumlee. Ball against Curry. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
Green with a screen on Ball. Here's Curry. Makes it off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Rozier against Thompson. Bangs home the trifecta. Thompson's got 5.
Well, this is his prototypical shot. Klay Thompson from 3.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Washington sets the pick for Ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And it goes on Draymond Green. So many electric players in this NBA, Doris. But do you think LaMelo Ball is as exciting as any?
He is at the top of the list, but that list is long. Think about a Ja Morant. Think about an Anthony Edwards. The league is in good hands for decades to come.
First one falls for him.
And after winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better his sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game.
Ball hits them both. And for LaMelo Ball's second year, Greg, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load. The Ball's points per game were significantly up. But LaMelo also improved his three-point and free throw shooting numbers. So rounding out that offensive game will be important.
Now here's Green. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Ball against Curry. The kick out to Rozier. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Well, you've got to see the whole floor. LaMelo Ball does exactly that, finds the open man.
Rozier against Thompson. Outside Curry. Jacks up a three. No good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game. And they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Green kicks to Curry. Latrey drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got his second bucket tonight.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Passes to Plumlee. Dishes at the ball. Over in the corner, Washington. And another three for Charlotte.
They come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. Thompson in the corner. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Rozier finds ball. Here's the floater. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. The Warriors lead it. Outside Curry. Now the pass to Looney. Outside Green. Pass to Curry. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
Should be an interesting game as these teams don't see a lot of each other being from different conferences.
Right. They'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
That one good for 2. Thompson's got 9 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Washington sets the pick for Rozier. And again, the Hornets missing.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter, he has been completely bothered.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
Hornets trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Charlotte making some changes. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plumlee. McDaniels comes in for Washington. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Terry Rozier. And then for Golden State, James Wiseman, he's checked in for Looney. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. And Poole subbed in for Thompson. Here's Oubre, coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Well, we're used to seeing a lot of player movement in the offseason, so how long do you think it takes, Doris, for a reconstructed team to get together and find that mesh point?
Kevin, that is not an answer we will know. A season has to play out. Look back to the Boston Celtics, who were 20-21 at one point before going on to the NBA Finals. Chemistry, how you're going to play, new faces, all of these things have to find a way to come together. But Curry, despite his frame, is able to do a ton of damage inside the paint. He can draw fouls with great regularity.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
He misses the free throw.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in '09.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Maledon comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Dennis Smith in for Ball. And the Warriors also making a change. Green's checked in. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise. And his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
Here's Curry after the made shot from Kelly Oubre. There's the steal. Here's Maledon. Feeds it to Smith. Screen by McDaniel. Oubre, no one around him. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Now just a 1-point Warrior lead. That's the Poole. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Smith surveying the D. He kicks to McDaniels. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Warriors leading by 3. And here is Kuminga. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The 3 from Poole. Rebound by Smith. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Oubre outside. Smith sets the pick for Oubre. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Yeah, this is one thing about Kelly Oubre. I know he's thin, but there's a wiry strength to him. He's able to take the hit and complete it.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Curry's got 8. Here's Smith. A minute 50 left here in the opening quarter. He dishes it to Oubre. From outside the arc. Wiseman with the rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Wiseman sets a screen for Poole. They get it back. Wiseman with the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 6.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Passes it to Richards. To the paint. It's stolen by Wiseman. Kuminga with it. And there's the pass to Green. Curry kicks to Poole. And the shot goes down. And now it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Pass to Richards. Oubre on the wing. Defended by Kuminga. Smith outside. 5 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get a shot. The shot by McDaniels, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Back to Curry. Wiseman sets a screen for Curry. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. 10 points for him.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Smith outside. Screen by McDaniel. They need this. The shot, no good. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. On the wings, Thompson and Wiggins. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Weissman. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. Good on the three-point shot.
This guy, Klay Thompson, can get as hot as any player in the NBA. And when he's this efficient, boy, he is dangerous.
During last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire.
Here's Kuminga after Terry Rozier's basket. Pass to DiVincenzo. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in. Hornets trail by 11. On the wing, Rozier. He's covered by Thompson. Plumlee dishes the ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Doris with the officials calling slightly fewer fouls. It seems like we see a more physical game on the floor. What do you think?
I think it's a change for the better, Kevin. Obviously, you want guys to be safe, but the defense must be allowed to do their job.
The first free throw is good. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Klay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an all-NBA team.
Ball hits them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Looney kicks to Green. To the middle. Rozier with the steal. Passes it to Washington. Back to Rozier. It's stolen by Green. Thompson against Ball. Thompson passes to DiVincenzo. Now here's Looney. And the pass to Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson outside. Here's Looney. Misses off the right eye. Hornets trail by 9. Hayward passes to Rozier. Plumlee with it. Outside, Ball. Knocks down the 3-ball. Ball's got 11 points.
Well, LaMelo Ball in the catch-and-shoot game, he says, I can get off the ball as well.
DiVincenzo kicks it to Looney. There's the dish to Thompson. Thompson, a screen on Hayward. Hayward against Wiggins. Back to Thompson. That Ball's. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Plumlee finds ball. The kick out to Rozier. And another three for Charlotte.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Warriors leading by 6. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played, and the three ball is good. Thompson's got 20 points.
Klay Thompson is not about to let a three go unanswered. Big time shot.
Washington sets the pick for Rozier. It's rebounded by Golden State. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
Listen, I don't fault the effort. That was there all night. It was the quality of play that was lacking. There was not a ton of cohesion. They've got to figure it out.
And here are the Hornets now, following the score by Golden State. Rozier the pass to Plumlee. Dishes the ball. And it's the Hornets another three.
And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. The three-point percentage has gone through the roof.
Now Looney. Now here's DiVincenzo. Thompson a screen on Hayward. Higgins with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. 8-point game. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Rozier kicks the ball. Here's the teardrop. Basket good. Ball's got 16.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Thompson passes to DiVincenzo. He feeds it to Green. Stolen by Washington. Rozier against Thompson. No good. He missed it. Brings him to 3 for 8 this game. Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
Daniels is checked in for the Hornets. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Hornets trail by 6. Ball surveying the defense. To the wing on the left. Beyond the arc. Hands it from downtown. McDaniels got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Changes for Charlotte. Nick Richards, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. Kelly Oubre comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Maladon subbed in for Rozier. Then for the Warriors, Green he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Poole comes in for Draymond Green. And Curry subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Floats it up for Wiggins. Green kicks to Poole. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
First trip to the line for him here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
That's good from Poole. You know, Hornets fans, Doris, are excited to see what LaMelo Ball can do for the franchise.
Well, Kevin, there is no doubt this young man is a special talent. You look no farther than his passing ability, the flair, the vision, the fearlessness. Certainly an easy guy to play with. Now the question becomes, can you start to build the talented pieces around him?
Smith outside. There's a good screen over Green. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Well, make no mistake, Dennis Smith Jr. is not afraid of a little contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
For Charlotte, Dennis Smith Jr. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
No good on the free throw.
If there's been a glaring weakness for the Charlotte Hornets these past several seasons, they clearly are not a good enough defensive team. And I mean that both in the painted area and with their perimeter guard play on the defensive end.
Good on the second free throw. And Doris with a strong post presence. Could the Hornets have been a playoff team?
Well, I think it's a foundational piece to any championship level defense. Most of the best defenses begin by taking away the painted area and easy shots and build outward, Kevin. So for me, it's more than just individual parts. You have to add in mentality and commitment and defensive principles that are built from the coach on through the personnel.
Oubre can't get it to go.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Pass to Oubre. Inside. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Maladon.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
Pass to Moody. Green dishes to Curry. Now here's Kuminga. Guarded close. 4 on the clock. Connects from three-point range. Moody's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Maladon passes to Oubre. Lets it fly. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Oubre's got 9.
Well, still ironing out the technique, right? But Oubre not bashful. He will take the jump shot if you give it to him.
Poole with it. Now Smith defending. Kuminga sets a screen for Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Oubre. He's got 9. 1:53 left in the first half. To the inside. Poole kicks to Green. Outside Curry. The 3. Another three for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Richards. No points in the game yet for him. For 3, Oubre. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
If it's possible, it feels like Stephen Curry has taken on even more responsibility over the last few years, but this guy certainly has the shoulders to be able to carry it.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
And he knocks down the first one. Heisman's checked in for Green. Stephen Curry hits them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Richards. To stop the run. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
The assist.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Here's Smith. The Warriors making the shot. And Wiseman sends it back.
And on a per-minute basis, Wiseman already gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve with time.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Moody the pass to Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
And this is tough to stop if you're the defense. They have just gotten locked in from three-point range this quarter.
Screen by McDaniel. Smith kicks to McDaniel. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists tonight.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
45. The Warriors. 60.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, you know, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Charlotte Hornets.
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like warm-up drills. They cannot be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
And let's shift focus over to our NBA Power Rankings for a look at the latest standings.
Look here now at Charlotte. Past week was UGLY. They ain't got no alibi. You need to figure it out.
No wins with 3 losses. I do like your cheerleading, Shaq. You need the pom-poms. But they need to find a really good stretch right here and play better.
Well, I was not trying to sound like a cheerleader, but now I am. UGLY. You ain't got no alibi, you ugly. Kenny, you ugly.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Curry has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
The forwards are Hayward and Washington. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. And it's Plumlee in at center. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. The Warriors have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
At the line, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast, great TV studio appearances as well.
And both free throws good for Green. And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You've watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible. And we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, right to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. Curry kicks to Thompson. His 3-pointers off the mark.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Again, ball missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Hayward against Wiggins. Thompson, a screen on Hayward. Thompson outside. Here's the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 3rd assist on the night. And there's the feed to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo. Shot after shot going down.
On its way from Curry for 2. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Outside, Ball. Here's Plumlee. Yep, that one goes.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's Curry. The rebound by LaMelo Ball.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Now here's Hayward, still looking for his first bucket in this one. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. The three-pointer no good. Curry against Ball. Now here's Curry. Defense right on him. Feeds to Green. Outside for Curry. From the arc. And they recover it. Thompson left side. Takes a three. Hits the three-point bomb. Thompson's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Warriors.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Passes it to Washington. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And you could see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Green is checked in for the Warriors. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Curry. DiVincenzo finds Thompson. Green inside, working on Plumlee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Green bounce pass. A three for DiVincenzo. That shot no good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. From deep Washington. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists in the game. Outside Green. The pass to Wiggins. Thompson outside. Fires for three. A three-pointer is right on target. Thompson's got 29 in the game.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Out to Hayward, all alone. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Well, Gordon Hayward will find his rhythm fast if you allow him to catch and shoot.
DiVincenzo passes to Green. Down low, here's Thompson. Lays it up off the glass. Thompson's got 31 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And the Hornets call time here.
Give it up for your high squad.
McDaniels checked in for Plumlee. James Wiseman, he's checked in for the Warriors. Poole comes in for Thompson. Hornets trail by 16. Pass to Washington. Outside, Ball. Drives to the hoop, and Ball slams it in.
You see the decisiveness right there with LaMelo Ball. Makes up his mind on the drive that he's going to dunk it.
Wiseman kicks to DiVincenzo. Wiseman sets a screen for DiVincenzo. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And the Warriors get it back. Here's Green. Just 4 to shoot. He feeds it to Wiseman. Stolen by Washington. Pass to Rozier. Back to Washington. Kicks it to Ball. Washington sets the pick for Ball. Again, the Hornets score.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
And here is Poole. 8 points for him. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. Pass to Rozier. Back to Washington. He kicks it to Ball. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Again, Ball missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Higgins outside. Back to Poole. That Ball's. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 6 assists now in the game. Ball against DiVincenzo. Lets it go with a 3. Again, Ball missing. Warriors leading by 14. DiVincenzo passes to Wiggins. Wiseman sets a screen for Wiggins to the inside. Stolen by Washington. Hayward dishes the Ball. Inside. It's deflected. Washington. Rozier for 3. The Warriors pull it in.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
There's the pass to Poole. A 3 ball. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 14. DiVincenzo against Rozier. Washington kicks to Ball. Just 5 to shoot. That one drops for him. Ball's at 11 points in the quarter.
Well, the quickness helps LaMelo Ball out inside right there. Just allows him to get the quick drop on the defense.
Here's Poole. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely 0 chance of a comeback. And nice finish by him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Oubre is checked in for Hayward. Maladon comes in for Terry Rozier. And Smith subbed in for Ball. And Poole, no good on that one. Hornets trail by 14. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Smith inside, defended by DiVincenzo. And it's Washington missing. The Warriors shooting down near the 40% mark since halftime. They've been slow getting going. Now, here's Poole. Defense is right there. Left block shot on the way. Kuminga, no good. For Charlotte, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Smith finds Oubre. Shoots over DiVincenzo. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is going down now to just 12 on the basket from Oubre.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. And Kuminga gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 14.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Smith outside. Oubre outside. And they'll get another chance. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
First personal foul.
For Charlotte, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. That free throw, good for Melodon. And so he hits both. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the third. Curry passes to Kuminga. Poole on the wing. Covered by Oubre. And Poole gets it to go. Poole's got 6 here in this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The 3 great shooters out there for him, Curry and Poole in the backcourt with Thompson at the 3. Kevon Looney out there with Jonathan Kuminga.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here's Curry. Here's Thompson. Plumlee with the rebound. Hornets trail by 14. He dishes it to Ball. It's rebounded by Golden State. Kuminga's got 6 rebounds in the game. Curry kicks it to Looney. Golden State moving the ball around. Poole with it. Working on McDaniels. Thompson finds Looney. Lets it go from deep. And Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Warriors.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Ball, a screen on Poole. Buries the long-range jumper.
But he's got NBA range. There's no doubt about that. Oubre with 3-and-D ability on the wing.
Pass to Poole. Thompson, a screen on Ball. Curry can't get it to go.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Oubre against Poole. Oubre dishes the Ball. With the teardrop. Over in the corner, McDaniels. They get the rebound. Plumlee. And finally, that one's good.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now. We're
in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Thompson, and McDaniels with the block. Ball against Curry. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Ball.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now, here's Looney. Pass to Kuminga. No good, unable to end this run. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Warriors leading by 10. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Thompson inside the line. Looney passes to Kuminga. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Warriors lead by 13.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Your Hornets Youth Dance Team.
Present our New Balance player of the game, Klay Thompson.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Without his heroics here tonight, this could have been a second straight loss for them. But he was sensational. And instead of a losing streak, he may have them headed in the opposite direction now. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford had to say to his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Okay, David, thanks. Ball kicks to Plumlee. Back to Ball. Washington with a screen on Curry. Here's Ball. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 7 rebounds in the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Now here's Curry. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
How good are the handles of Stephen Curry? Well, they open the doors early so people can get a look at it. Woo-hoo, that's nice.
Here's Oubre. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, during his career, Doris, we've seen Kelly Oubre adapt to multiple coaches and teams.
He has, Kevin, and you do that through hard work. Oubre improved his perimeter game early in his career, and now he is very capable of adding offensive punch and defensive versatility to whichever roster he's on.
And that one misses. During his childhood, Hurricane Katrina forced Kelly Oubre Jr.'s family out, and they had to move.
And the Oubre family moving from New Orleans to Houston. Kelly saying he still thinks about the day his family left NOLA. Feels lucky they found a new home.
He hits the second from the line.
Now you look at the physical gifts for Kelly Oubre. 6'7", but with a 7'2" wingspan. He's a terrific leaper, and he's got great potential defensively.
Now here's Curry. Thompson for three. Hayward grabs the board.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Passes it to Plumlee. Charlotte moving it around. Oubre passes to Washington. Oubre against Green. Outside Curry. From deep. Hornets with the rebound.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Now here's Oubre. He's covered by Wiseman. The pass to Plumlee. Good work there as it goes. Plumlee's got 4 this quarter.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Wiseman the pass to Wiggins. Thompson outside. The three. A rebound by Washington.
Just a cold shooting night. Needs to try to make it into the basket.
Ball against Curry. Outside, Ball. Oubre inside the three-point line. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Wiggins kicks to Thompson. And again, no good by Golden State.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Ball with it. Over Green. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Wiggins from outside. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And here is Ball, following the three-pointer by Andrew Wiggins. Curry against Ball. Hayward from outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They led by as many as 18 points. Curry passes to Wiseman. The dish to Thompson. Got a piece of it. Here's Wiggins, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Oh, really smooth. Andrew Wiggins with a terrific mid-range game.
Hornets trail by 17. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Ball with a wide open look. He can't get that one to fall. The Warriors go the other way with it. Curry dishes to Thompson. Back to Curry. And he drives in, lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Curry's got 25 points in the game.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And the Hornets call time here.
Make some noise. It's for Heartbeat.
Devon Looney is checked in for Golden State. Poole comes in for Klay Thompson. Here's Oubre.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Kicks it to Plumlee. Dishes it to Ball. Shoots over Curry. And again, the Hornets missing.
But I love the determination, guys. It's simply not there for him right now.
Pass to Poole. Green with a screen on Oubre. Here's Poole. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Warriors.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Klay Thompson.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Here's Poole, following the basket by LaMelo Ball. Now Poole. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Stephen Curry.
You love the fact that LaMelo Ball is not timid about drawing contact on the interior. Get that foul drawn, LaMelo.
LaMelo Ball taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
LaMelo Ball, a guy who is so unique in terms of his frame and the game, but boy, the potential is limitless.
Ball hits them both. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Poole against Ball. Looney kicks to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. The shot, no good. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Yeah, it does. You know, when we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make, and then I just try to find an open gap and take the shots where they are.
Man, it was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.